Okay, forget all my other videos. This is the one you want to remember. This is going to be the good one. This is how you find gold. I'm going to try to keep this under 6 minutes. My short videos are better ones. When you drive down the street and you see anybody, wave at them. Okay? You pull up next to a stop sign, guy comes past you the other way, wave at him. Guy walks across the intersection in front of you, wave at him. Guy stay in the car next to you, wave at him. Okay? The majority of these people are going to look at you like you're nuts. Alright? Some will actually see you waving at them. They can't believe you're waving at them. They immediately look down and pretend they never saw you. They totally ignore it. Alright? Now this is you got to practice this. Now, most of us travel on the same route every day. To work, from work, you know, pick up your kids, or whatever you do. And so there's other people on that same track, you know, maybe going the opposite direction, or, you know, crossing your paths or whatever. And you'll see the same people throughout the week. You know, same old deal, the guy next to you or whatever, you know. Or your neighbors out in the front yard, whatever. Wave at them. Okay? Especially those ones you see all the time. I'm not asking you to get to know them. Don't pull over and, you know, invite them in for coffee or nothing. Just wave at them. Okay? And if you're shy, wave and look down yourself. You have to make eye contact, but start waving at him. There's a guy down my street, lives about 1.5 miles from here. I've met him before, years ago. We've been waving back and forth at each other for I don't know how long. And I mean, this guy will be out there raking his yard, sees me coming, he stops, leans on that rake till I get close enough, and he gives me one of those. And I'm waving back. My horn's broke, otherwise I'd beep the horn at him. But it makes my day, seems to make his day, cost me nothing, cost him nothing. But we got like a kinship. We're like family now. You know? Little stupid, idiotic thing like that. That's so many people. That might be the only recognition that guy gets all day. And you gave it to him. Cost you nothing. Okay? And that might be the only recognition you got that day. So I live not too far from where I work. If it's daylight and I'm driving to work, I'm going to have to wave at a minimum of 4 people. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They'll be, you know, I wave, they're waving. It's awesome. I can't wait to go down that street. One of those. Doesn't hurt. I drive an old flatbed truck, a 1966. It's real beat up, an old flatbed 1-ton. I go down this one street one time a week, and almost without fail, there's another 66 Ford coming back the other way. His has got an off-body restoration. It's immaculate. Same year, same truck. His is pristine. Mine looks like it's gone through hell and back. We go driving past each other. Never met the man before. Don't know who he is, where he's from. Driving by, you know, we're driving along. Get one of those. Because we got a rapport now. We both got the same vehicle. Okay? We'll be cruising along. It's like seeing your cousin or something. One of those. I don't know the man. Nothing about it. If we're at the intersection, he'll take his cowboy hat off. Leaves it out the window like this, waving at me. People get a kick out of that. And you might be making that person's day. That might be the only good thing that happened to him on that day. We got this old grandma out there waiting for the school buses come by, and they let the kids out. There's usually like a parent waiting for them, and they're walking back to their homes out here kind of spread out. But these kids ride the bus home. And you got that old grandma out there waiting for the grandkids to get off the bus. And you kind of wonder, gee, why is grandma doing this? Maybe the parents aren't on the scene or something. You hope for the best. And it's older folks. They'll typically wave to be polite, but they're a little standoffish maybe. And the first time you wave, man, they're second time, next week you wave again. Pretty soon, the grandma's out there waiting to wave at you. Okay, and it's you get out there one time, you're not even close enough to wave yet. It's grandma and the 3 little kids. They're already turned around, waving at you. You're not even there yet. They're waiting on you. That's golden. That's gold right there. You think of a nicer thing, huh? Cost you nothing. Don't have to worry about your, you know, Ebola, your MREs, and your 308 and the 5, all this stuff. I got one of these right here, right there. Priceless, golden. You also notice every town has had one of these old guys. We've had quite a few of them here. They're usually pretty old. Probably the last one in the family. Grandma's probably gone, you know. Maybe the kids don't visit much or whatever. But they'll get a lawn chair or they'll stand out there with a cane on the side of the road and they wave to people as they drive by. And they almost always have a flag. They're typically veterans, got their VFW cap on, you know, maybe their old Navy thing going or whatever the case is. But you see, every town's got these old guys get out there. But we're getting fewer of those because they're gone. Those guys are extinct. They're disappearing. But they're always out there waving. Look at that. Free. Cost them nothing. And I'll tell you something else that most people don't consider. I had a lot of friends who were in the Highway Patrol. And we had this one guy who used to be out there waving at everybody. And this highway patrolman knew for a fact, he said people went out of their way to drive down that street to get that guy to wave at him. And of course they'd wave back. He says, there's a lot of people out there they get no recognition. They're busting their tail, they get home, someone's mad at them, the work's mad at them. But you got some little old guy out there. Hey buddy, how you doing? That's gold. That's what, I mean, think about that. Next time you're out there tomorrow, going through the old rat race, driving around, you got the grouch parked next to you, and you're the grouch in this. Now I'm the grouch over here, and I got the grouch over there, and, you know, wave at the guy. And you don't have to wave like a crazy man. Just nothing. Ain't nothing to it. You know, you wave like those guys when the Harleys go past you, when they're coming back the other way. I'm real conscientious of people on motorcycles. So I'll always, you know, let's say I'm going to make a left turn. I always, you know, stop, flash my light, let them know that I see them. And they go past, they put their hand down real low, and they go, kind of like that. That's too cool. But you get out there tomorrow, get out there in that rat race, you see that neighbor, you got that old crotchety neighbor, you know, guy like me, you got some old crotchety neighbor over there. Wave. If he gives you that old grimace of his, don't worry about it, because tomorrow, wave again. I tell you what, by the end of the week, the guy's going to send you a six-pack. You know, pretty soon, you got to break him. You just got to break him in. Wave. So many people aren't being acknowledged, aren't being recognized. Here's another one. This is an important one. You got that homeless guy. We got a lot of homeless guys here. They're on bikes, they're walking around, whatever. And a lot of them are in rough shape. But typically, homeless people, they're ghosts. I've known some of them. They say, hey man, we're ghosts. I said, what do you mean? People don't look at us. They go out of their way not to see us. They don't want to acknowledge that we're here. We're invisible. Do you imagine that? You're invisible. You know, now you're invisible. People don't even notice you. Go out of their way not to notice you. Wave at the homeless guy. Wave at. You don't have to give him no money. You don't have to invite him in. Wave. Hey buddy. You know, wave at him. Get that hand out there. And yet, like I said, you don't have to be a crazy person. Just an acknowledgement. Hey neighbor, I can't drive down my street without my window down. I got a man there waving at me, I'm waving at them. And so there's people at my old place where I used to live. There was a guy I waved at for 3 years. I never met him before. I had no idea what his name was. He didn't know me. I didn't know him. But boy, I tell you what, one of those. Think about it. Get that wave. It ain't going to break your arm. It ain't going to hurt you. You're going to see all kinds of people think you're crazy. Right in the beginning. But boy, once you build your confidence, you'll be good at it. And you notice that people, you want to meet someone who's confident and self-assured and, you know, good, strong character. It's a complete stranger. When you wave at him and he waves back, boom. You know, he's got no problem waving because he knows who he is. And he knows you're acknowledging him. He appreciates it. Throw a wave at him. Little wave. That's gold right there. You meet all kinds of people that way. You don't even have to meet them. You're making someone's day, and you'll be happier for it. Try it.